today's intense talk session where we talk about intense perfumes and deos. You know, these items are extremely essential for us in our everyday life, and not just in terms of smelling good, which is obviously very, very necessary, but it also makes us feel good, it adds to our personality, and you know, it brings us a sense of nostalgia. I bet you also have like a favorite fragrance that brings you back to your favorite childhood memories. So that's what fragrances and perfumes can do for us. But on the other hand, there's also a way where it can backfire. If you or someone around you is not wearing a perfume or deo, that could make things quite uncomfortable. So I remember once when I was a kid, I was super duper nervous, terrified, because I was flunking out in a maths exam. I was sitting writing the paper, wondering what to do. So I appealingly looked up at the teacher. I asked her, you know, like, can you please help me? And she came and she bent over my paper, and when she lifted her underarm, whew, all my tension just melted away. So she's someone who could have used a deodorant. And I know that's a very gross experience and a lot of us go through that, but hey, who hasn't traveled on a Mumbai local train in the hot and humid summer? We've all been through it, so I'm just saying it out loud. Guys, you know, so that is something that I have been through. Why don't you share in the comment section something funny or something awkward that you have been through, and I will read out the funniest ones at the end of this session. So guys, while you think about what you're going to discuss or what you're going to comment on our different social media pages for this live session, I want to introduce two fabulous stars who are going to be joining us today. We have the very, very handsome Karan Wahi and the gorgeous Jennifer Winget. Welcome guys, welcome.
Hellos.
Hi, Karan, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well, but
Very well.
where's your plus one?
She comes, she makes an entrance. Considering I'm also an anchor in life,
Okay.
I will call her. So please welcome the beautiful, the gorgeous, the multi-talented, the blah, 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 Jennifer Winget.
Wow. What an introduction. I love the blah 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 part. Love it.
इतनी
Hi.
सारी चीजें हैं ना.
Hi,
Nice to meet
Nina,
you.
lovely to meet you.
मैंने
हाँ,
blah
इतना blah blah
मैंने
मतलब
इसलिए
उफ.
बोला क्योंकि मैंने कहा इतनी अच्छी अच्छी चीजें बोलूंगा तुम्हारे बारे में फिर तुम कहोगे ये नहीं बोला. तो वो blah 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 में एक्सेट्रा की जगह सब आ गया.
Blah blah blah.
कितनी
Meet the
तारीफ
blah
करें?
blah blah actress Jennifer Winget.
कितनी तारीफ करें तुम्हारी?
क्यों नहीं? जितनी करो उतनी कम है.
मतलब थोड़ी तो हमारे लिए छोड़ दो.
तुम तो स्टार हो यार. तुम तो स्टार हो मेरे स्टार.
And some tarif for the intense deodorant
Oh yeah.
perfume
Oh shit.
as well, guys. So
So-
it's lovely to have you all here, and I'm sure that you all have had some fantastic experiences. You all have reunited recently for this Avon shoot.
Yep.
Yes.
Finally,
Yeah.
thanks
Finally.
Avon for making me work with Jenny, because considering she doesn't want to work
That
with
is, which
mere mortals like us.
that is not true. I've always wanted to work with you. I still want to work with you because, you know, when we meet, we just start. There's no stopping. People have to tell us, okay, guys, this is what we're doing. So concentrate
This
on
is the wrong कहते हैं, pairing for something called as intense talk.
But intense can mean many things. You guys seem to have this intense connection, intense friendship, and
Yeah.
that comes through on camera.
Yeah.
So I think, what do you guys look for when you're looking for a perfume or a deodorant, a signature scent?
I think for me, like, you know, fragrance, it has to be memorable, right? If I, like you, sometimes you have this smell and you smell at this fragrance and then that makes you think of a certain memory or a certain person, or it's like music.
Definitely.
So that is what I when I walk into the room, people should know, like, smell me before I walk into the room, like, oh, Jennifer is here.
Jenny's here.
That's very cool.
And so I've used the Avon Intense Desire.
Ooh, wow.
It's very desirable.
I know.
Just like me.
I realized.
This has very floral and fruity
Yeah,
fragrances.
it's very, very girly and it's
Yeah.
very like, you know, you feel pleasant.
It's like you. It's very feminine but powerful.
Yeah.
So I love the fragrance.
That's it.
And what about you, Karan? What's your favorite?
I think I've used all of them.
Really?
And I've actually used all of them, most of them. I've been using Sensation a lot, but I think Provoke is something that you use for, I use for evenings because it has a woody smell. So, and Sensation is something that I'm wearing right now actually.
Okay, so you like Provoke for the evenings and Sensation for the day.
Sensational. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. So guys, I have a few questions for you. Now, before you guys came on, we asked people what they thought you guys would be talking about and what questions you'd be asking. So, We will get to that later. If they have matched what you guys have said, then they're going to win a contest. So this is a contest.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so they've already been asked some of these questions, and if they match you guys, then they're going to win big.
And what are we going to win?
Y'all win.
You can take Provoke home,
You can take
Desire home.
But before we get into that, I want to ask y'all, before you came on, I shared an uncomfortable incident that I faced with
Yeah, I heard
unpleasant...
that.
You heard that? Well, I mean, they told me to say it, so I said it. I mean, they didn't tell me what to say, but they told me to share something. I think I should overshare. But, so do you guys have any similar incidents of something unpleasant around you? Maybe you guys or someone you know who wasn't wearing a perfume or deo and it just caused an uncomfortable
I'm sure
situation?
you must have gone through a
Oh
lot.
my God. So I have a very,
You're
very...
desirable, huh? A lot of people come.
No, the thing is I have a very sensitive nose, right? So there are certain smells, like I don't like elaichi. I hate elaichi. So just the smell of it, you know, it just... ugh. Sorry for anyone who likes elaichi. So I was shooting for a show. I will not...
Not Dil Mil Gaye.
No,
I've
names.
never had elaichi in my life.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. No names, but I was shooting for a show quite recently, not recently.
Yeah, I know who she's talking about also.
No. And this person, not an actor. Okay, not an actor. Very, not an actor. And
Not
you
an
know,
actor or not a working actor?
not an actor. And he was, you know, coming to explain this scene and da-da-da-da-da. And it was a really intense scene, right? So you had to be like in it. And just that person, he was stinking. Like every time he would come to them, be like I stopped breathing and all.
Oh my God.
And then I went and told this other creative, like, do something about just, I can't tell him, just
And
tell
Jenny is
him.
very vocal about it. I have seen Jenny say things wherever she is comfortable in telling somebody about someone, she'll be like, yaar, isko bolo zara thoda.
Openly. But this time you kept quiet.
I mean, I told my
She'll not say it to that person.
Oh.
Unless and until that
See,
person
I didn't know that person. If I'd, you know, I'd known him, I would have gone and spoken to him about it. Because look, it's basic. It's, you know, this is something that should, you know, you don't have to go and tell people. People should understand that themselves.
Exactly.
So yeah, so that was a very disturbing incident because I couldn't concentrate on what he was talking, and that was important. All I could think of, like, get away from me, just get away from me.
What did you end up doing? Did you manage to get through the scene?
Yeah,
or-
so I think she kind of spoke to him about it, and then we were good.
Okay.
So next time you want to have an intense conversation with Jennifer Winget, please use Provoke.
Yeah, or desire.
Yeah, don't
Desire.
use any lychee flavor. Like that.
Definitely. And what about you, Karan? Any similar incidents?
I don't know, yeah. I think a lot of us go through something or the other. There are times when I'm really oh my godish about the way I'm smelling, because sometimes what happens is you go in an event or you're working and you're sweating and you're so used to your body smell that you don't know whether you're stinking or not.
Your natural musk, you
Yeah,
just
natural
yeah. You don't.
I tend to overdo my perfumes and my deos.
That is also a problem
Yeah.
sometimes.
So I think that's been a problem with me. Like sometimes I've just overdone my perfumes.
Okay.
Just out of fear of meeting someone like Jennifer Winget who thinks something.
I'm just turning out to be a very shallow person in this interview. Am I not?
But
at
it's
all?
true, yeah. I think it's basic. It's a basic thought that you gotta feel clean, look clean, and smell clean. I think
Yeah.
that's the least you can do for yourself.
And you also play a lot of sports with celebrities.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about that, or is it just like boys' club, so it's fine?
I think when it's just a boys thing and when you're playing, I think you will sweat. Some people don't stink that much. Some people do.
Some people do. That's what I want to know. So you always know who's approaching. You're like, oh, he's right behind me.
But I think when you're playing a sport, I think it's all right. I think it's just
Yeah.
giving.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think when
That's the last thing on your mind,
Yeah,
right? When you're playing a
Of
sport.
course,
So.
of course. But I'm saying if you're doing a scene like her, if you're playing a sport, that might just distract you.
Yeah,
in
it is
between.
very.
It's
It
possible.
is. I mean, I don't know about. I don't really play sports, so that's not my thing. But excuse me.
So guys, there you heard from the stars about their incidents. You can let us know in the comment section about any awkward and funny incidents of your own. And now I'm going to get to the contest part where I ask the celebrities the questions. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready? Bring it on. Come
So
on.
the first question, and I'm going to read it verbatim.
Yes.
What is the longest time you have stayed without a mobile or gadget? Tell us your story and what do you do when you're off technology?
I can't stay without my phone. Like I can't. I love my phone so much. I can't.
Why don't you reply to us then? Like, you're like, I'm never on my phone.
When have I not replied to you? I always reply.
Yeah, like after 7 hours.
If I'm not
Next day.
rubbish.
Oh, I didn't see your phone.
If you message me like late night, I'm sleeping. Then that's.
Late night, what time?
No, I mean, after 10, then I'm gone.
Headline, Karan Wahi messages Jennifer Winget late night.
And what about you?
I can live without my phone. I
I
have done it,
can't.
but I do it in like there are thoughts that I make that like I'll not go somewhere out with my phone, or I'll not sleep with my phone in my room.
Yeah.
So I do all that, and when I'm
Really? You do it?
Now I do it. I become better.
So, yeah?
I become better. Like a lot of people, because I think most of my time, at least my time on the phone is social media.
Okay.
It's a problem.
I'm more of like a person on the chat than on the phone anyways. Because I don't like the idea of talking on the phone too long, because half the time you're saying aur batao and what else. So as soon as that what else comes now, the other person has nothing to talk, you have nothing to talk.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of things. I think when I'm not on the phone, I do like my own. I do my reading. I do my. I don't look like the kinds who reads, but I read a lot. So yeah, I think I can stay without my phone at least.
Okay.
I'm very addicted to my phone and I don't like it. Like I want to stay away from my phone, but my hand just itches. I'm like, okay, I'm watching something and then there's ad or something happen and you're like, it's just your hand just automatic, and I don't, and you're just doing nothing on the phone. You're just wasting time doing nothing, and like 20 minutes have gone and you're like, why am I doing this, right?
Yeah.
So I want to make a conscious effort of staying away from my phone. I will try that.
No,
Keep
I've
the
done
phone
that.
in
So
the
I
other
keep
room.
like at night,
Yeah.
especially when I go to sleep, my phone's not in my room, because I have a habit then to.
So then who messages me late night?
I don't know, not me.
If your phone's
have
not
you
with
saved the wrong number?
All right, so then you can live with your phone, you can't, but you're going to work on that. But you don't have to. I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
up to
You
you.
give me your phone, I'll make a lot of money.
What?
Because then you'll get so many calls, sir, ma'am, काम है, तो मैं वहाँ ma'am available नहीं है, मैं कर लेता
JW is not available.
Yeah.
KW said, "Kaam chala lo."
So that was a very intense answer from both, I think, polar opposites.
And what did the audience say?
No, we're going to say that at the end.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay,
I'm going to
okay.
ask you a series of questions,
All
and then we're going
right.
to see who matches the most.
Okay.
So the other question, when was the last time, if ever, that either of you traveled in a crowded Mumbai local train, and how was the experience?
I haven't traveled in a crowded Mumbai train.
Really?
I've traveled once in my life, thanks to this actor friend of mine called Drashti Dhami.
Really?
Some 10 years back.
Okay.
Because we were shooting in Colaba, and she said, "What you rich people from Delhi who don't want to travel in trains?" And I was like, no. But I just feel I'm very, I don't want to travel in a crowded train, not because of
One
people.
second. You know why he doesn't want to travel in a crowded train? Because when we used to shoot for DMG, right, we just kind of started or whatever. So I would come in my normal car. Someone would,
I had a
people
normal
shut
car
up. People would come in their normal cars. Karan Wahi comes in his Honda Accord, black Honda Accord. तो जब जो struggling days ही Accord से करेगा, वो train में कैसे जाएगा?
नहीं,
बताओ.
मैं ट्रेन में इसलिए नहीं जाता हूँ, because I think I feel we're always out there in people's eyes. So that's, the time in my car is my own time, is my me time, which I think, madam, you like your me time, sitting in the car. I think that's why I don't travel in.
I think the audience might get this one right, because I feel they would say that I don't think either of them travels by
have.
train. You have?
I have. I'm from Bombay, right? And during, like in college, little college that I've attended, I used to travel from my, to college in a local train, no first class, local train. Get off at the station, then walk to the college. Even when I started working, that time I used to travel in buses, but not.
I've traveled in buses. In school and college.
Yeah.
I like that. I've traveled in buses, so
Yeah,
it's like
in
I
school
want
and
to.
college I have.
I am not that rich.
That's a school bus. That's a school
Yeah,
bus.
but since the time.
Are you comparing?
That's a school
No,
bus.
but
not
in
a-
Bombay, in Mumbai,
Yeah.
autos and taxis are so readily available
Yeah, that's true.
that you don't want. I don't want to go from my house to the station,
Yeah.
and then from the station to another place, and then from that place take an auto and go.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Hopefully, the metro will be constructed very soon.
Hopefully.
And
Hopefully. But Jennifer,
be
what
able-
was your most unpleasant experience on the train, if you can recollect? No?
The
Oh.
BO.
The BO?
Oh
Yeah.
God. I mean, amongst
every-
other things.
Because everyone stands with their arms out.
Yeah, because
so, yeah.
but I'll tell you what. So that was during college, right? And again, that was the last thing on my mind. The point was
Of
to at
course.
least get a place to stand, right?
Very true,
And
very
then it didn't matter what smell and who's
Yeah.
sticking to you or who is not. It's just about मेरे को अंदर जाने दो and let me get off the train. That was the main.
The main goal,
thing-
to just
goal
go
there,
there and
yeah,
return in
yeah,
one
yeah.
piece. All right.
It's
So,
fun, but
so then,
fun. Sometimes, not all the times.
so then, the last question is: at what age did you first start using deos and perfumes?
I think I
Again,
must have
yeah.
started really young because I was into sports. तो हम fashion के लिए डालते थे.
Yeah, and fashion.
I
के
still
लिए-
remember my first deo. I can't say the name because obviously it wasn't Avon, but it's a green bottle. Now figure out which deo it was. But I think I think I was 7, 8.
7,
Really?
8.
Yeah, because I've been playing like since then, so.
All right.
Yeah, must be like
और
what?
परफ्यूम तो खरीदने के पैसे
पैसे नहीं होते
थे
हैं,
नहीं
बात
उस
तो
टाइम.
करेक्ट है. तुम्हारे पास कहाँ से पैसे नहीं होते थे बे?
अरे मतलब मेरे पास यार पॉकेट मनी थोड़ी मिलती थी 7-8 साल में. तो मम्मी को ऐसे हम क्या करते थे ना. So what I used to do was on my mom dad's anniversary I used to gift my dad a set, shaving set, perfume set,
then
deo
use
set,
that.
and then use it myself.
Ah, nice. That's a nice way. That's a nice approach.
So it's like कि मतलब उनके कंधे पे बंदूक रख के गोली चलाओ. और मैंने तो यूज नहीं किया. आपके लिए था तो आप यूज करो. So I think 7, 8 I think.
Nice, nice. That's a good strategy. And what about you? Around
I
what
don't know,
age?
maybe like 14 or something.
14,
Yeah.
alright.
Because I also started working so young, na? And then it just kind of like, it was a way, it was more than anything, it's a way of life, right? Everybody, I think, should use it whenever they want to use it. Like, but there are some people who are allergic to it. Like my
Yeah.
brother can't use deodorant, say, whatever.
Got it. Yeah.
So I think it just should be a way of life. Once you realize you're smelling, just use it.
Yeah, but these I think are no fog, so that
Yeah,
also solves
yeah,
because I
yeah.
am super allergic to deodorant, so I only use
Right.
perfume,
See?
and that's a very
Yeah.
expensive habit.
Yeah.
So I can use things like this because it doesn't irritate. So
Right.
it sometimes if someone walks past me with the deodorant, I start sneezing. That's how
Oh,
allergic I am.
really?
Yeah. So this
You're
is something
hosting
that
the
yeah.
wrong event.
No, I'm saying that this doesn't have that effect. So
Oh, it
that's-
doesn't.
That's
It
why I'm
doesn't.
able. That's why I'm
No
able to
gas.
sit here.
No gas.
No gas.
No fog.
Exactly.
What is it?
No,
No
gas.
gas.
No
Yeah.
gas.
So that's why
Okay.
I'm able to sit here and talk
gas,
to you
yes.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, those were the basic questions, and
Okay.
it was a very fun, intense session for me. I hope you guys had fun.
Always, always.
Yes, till the time we don't get into a catch-22 situation, I think it's always fun.
All right. So guys, please leave your comments and leave your questions in what you think you want to ask us, what you want to know, any opinions, let us know in the comment section. So I'm going to take this opportunity while I have you both captive to ask you a question that I've always wanted to ask. So I've written it down so that I ask it in a nice way.
You've been doing a
what
very,
was-
very good job
Yes. Oh,
so far.
thank you. So what was that one small push that led you to your big life moment? Whether it's in stardom or something else that's important in your life. What was that one small push for a big life in your life that made a change?
What was it?
It's a loaded question, I know. That's why I wrote it down, so I asked it in
Small
a very
push
nice
for
way.
a big life. I think every day, every day there are times when you just don't want to get out of bed, right? You just don't want to.
There
you
are
have
times? Really? There are times when she wants to go out when she has work.
Okay.
Other than that, Jenny, I'm home. Yeah.
Oh.
I love my home. Love my home. I go out, it's just that I don't go out as often as you do because he's always out. Na? So I think every day, every day I have to kind of give not every day, but most of the days I have to give myself this pep talk of, come on, it's today is a new day,
day.
and go seize the day goes. So it's just every day with everything. There are times when you don't want to work also, na? And you have to talk to yourself, and then
Get
I see
up.
my dog's face and he's like, don't go. Like he doesn't
yeah.
say it, but he's very, like, he just keep looking at me like that. And that makes it even more difficult to, to get out of the house. But then I have to push myself. And I think I only give myself a push every day to get out and work.
But that's how I think that's how it is with everybody. I think when you talk about pushing yourself, it's also because there are times when in life complacency sets in.
True.
In any way or in any kind, and I think how you get out of that complacency is what makes you a better person. It might be at work, it might be in person, it might be how you are with your friends, or it might be how you're anywhere. So I guess every time complacency hits me, I think about it, and I think about all the posts I do on social media, and I tell myself it's time to work on yourself.
Wow.
That's
Bada ho gaya
really,
yaar.
really,
बहुत यार.
that's a very, very good, both very intense answers.
We are very intense
Yeah,
people.
I
Don't just,
swear.
we goof around, but we are very intelligent, smart people.
There is just a problem when Jenny and me come together, is just that people don't think we can talk sense.
No, but that's wonderful.
Yeah, we do.
That's wonderful. That means y'all enjoy life and embrace the moment. Y'all don't worry about all the
Love it.
BS that is
Yep.
going on. That's great.
Never.
So I have one last question for you guys. What is one message you want to give to the youth of today who are trying to break into this industry or trying to excel in any field that they're already in? What is the advice you'd give to the youth?
I'll just say, remember why you are starting, and like we always read this thing, remember the reason you started in the first place. And I think everyone, especially for the fraternity, I always tell guys or girls who've just entered the fraternity that enjoy it, love it. There will be times when you will be creatively very happy in whatever you're doing. There will be times you won't be happy. Take a call and stick to it, because that's how you can improve in life, and that's how you can enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah, and just adding to that, I mean, whatever industry you want to work in, just try and enjoy it. I mean, you have to do it. You have to do it from your heart, not because I want to make so much money, or because I want to buy a house, or because I want to buy this car. No, you have to really enjoy what you do. And if you're doing that, no matter what you do, at the end of the day, when you go home, look at yourself in the mirror, you should be able to say that, I did a good job today. Not of how you judge me. In my eyes, I did a good job, and sleep peacefully. Moral of the story, sleeping peacefully is very important.
It's very important. I think it happens to all of us, especially, like, I don't know about other fraternities, but as an actor or as an anchor, there are days when you go back home very happy.
Creative satisfaction.
You might not be able to point out the one reason that you are very happy and satisfied there, but I think that is job satisfaction.
Sorry, I'm interrupting, and this is very important, right? Especially for the youth today. I really believe that you should let your work speak for itself, right? Instead of putting out this image or persona that, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm doing that, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so sad, I'm so da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, stop it, right?
Yeah.
Just stop it. Just do what you want to do. Just believe in yourself. And these are not Instagram hashtags that believe in yourself and this and that, right? It's as cliched as it may sound. You have to enjoy this. You get one life, right? Don't put it out in front of people. And just, you know what I mean? It's just that
I think it's
don't believe everything you see on social media, please.
Yeah, because
So guys,
Definitely.
Oh, I'm sorry if I interrupted you
No,
there,
no,
but
no.
there was a little bit of action which distracted me.
That's
Sorry.
ulta.
So, thank you. You're the anchor. I'm learning
I'm
from
so
you.
used to all this now.
I'm learning from you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so used to
Thank
all
you.
this.
It's like,
No, but thank
let
you.
me do. I'll go sit there, and you come
Thank
sit
you.
here.
No, okay, so actually, on that note, I think maybe you guys can read out the live questions. I think that might be really good. So these are the funny and fun questions that the audience have asked. So you guys can ask. Karan, you ask the first question.
Okay.
And you will only answer then?
No, he
No,
has to,
I know the
he just
answer.
to read out the first question.
Acha, okay.
Basically, this first
These are the
question
questions, yeah.
sounds like something that all of us ask you, Jenny. The question is, how are you so beautiful?
Oof. It's the makeup and the hair and a lot of people that come together to make me look like this. I do not wake up like
I
this.
thought you would thank your parents first.
I mean, of course, very thankful to very very thankful for the genes.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people who work to make me look like this.
Okay. The second question for you is why don't, okay, it's for the two of us. Why don't you both come for the next season of Big Boss?
I love that laugh.
Answer?
That's gonna become like an internet
Answer?
moment right there.
I answered already. Sometimes silence, is the best answer.
Yeah. No, I love Big Boss, yaar. Matlab,
I love watching it.
no, I don't watch it, but
Sometimes.
I love watching it whenever I get time. But I think, yaar, nothing to take away from the show. That's what I've always said. But eventually, to show the world how I look at 7 o'clock in the morning, I don't think so I'm comfortable with that. Because there are a lot of things on the show which you perceive in a certain way, because all you see is the best and the most masaledar 1 hour amongst the 24 hours. So I think it's a great show to watch,
Yeah.
but it might not be as easy to live there.
Oh yeah, my God.
So yeah, that's why probably we're not there. And yeah. The question to me is, you're very
Let
funny.
me ask you, no?
Is that a question?
Why don't? अच्छा ये हो गया. Karan, do you have a pick? ये नहीं पढ़ा तुमने? Wait, I'll ask you. Karan, do you have a pickup line for fragrance I can use? I know girls use a lot of pickup line on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used one on the day, on the
Party day.
Party day.
Party night.
Party night.
On whom?
Someone, I don't even remember. So, I used it because I saw it somewhere. So, on the party night, it was 10th of October. So, it was 10/10. So, I just asked somebody, I was like, is it your birthday today? She's like, why? I was like, because it's 10/10 and you're so fine.
Ooh, that's nice. I thought you were gonna say it's because you're a 10 on 10.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
something the same way, considering. But I've used like a pickup line, the worst pickup line that I've
Please
used.
don't
is
use that on anyone again.
in the
please.
gym. No, I've used it in the gym.
It worked?
Yeah, it worked. So I was wearing knee pads, and I've said this earlier also, but I was wearing knee pads, and this very pretty looking girl came to me and she's like, you're doing biceps. Why are you wearing knee pads? I said, because I knew you're coming to the gym and you make me weak in my
Oi,
knees."
hey,
That's not the worst one. That's one of the best ones. That's a good
See,
one.
women are clapping there. It works.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
I am.
So you give them a so you
I'm
can
prone
use
to
these.
this. I'm prone to cracking random jokes
Yeah.
and pickup lines.
And singing
Random
random songs.
I think that's why. I think it works for me, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
As long
because-
as it works for you,
Yeah,
man.
because if I go approach someone and say, good evening, hi, I'm Karan, वो हंसी पड़ेगी वो वैसे ही हंस पड़ेगी. So I'm like,
They'll be like, hey, why? What happened to you?
So yeah, pickup lines I have.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, me?
Have you ever tried a pickup line?
No, never.
Just for like fun sake.
No,
Okay,
never.
what's the worst one that has come to you? I'm sure some.
People, okay, as men don't come to me, like don't approach me because they're scared of me.
Yeah, have you seen your look?
I'm
What
such
you
an
give-
innocent, pretty looking girl.
You're a very
yeah.
pretty looking girl, that's why they come to you. And then you look at them. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, men really so and then I'll hear from friends that oh so and so likes you, but he didn't come to meet you because he was scared or whatever. I said,
Ask me, I get messages on Instagram. Today I'll get a lot from my friends from fraternity who are in with Jennifer Winget.
I mean, even I'm in love with Jennifer Winget.
Jenny, what are
I
you
mean,
doing?
I am in love with myself too. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, we're all
There's
happy.
so much love.
Stay in love with yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
So that the hopes are alive for people.
so we've got 2 more live comments that have come in.
Yeah.
Right,
And I'm
can I
going to
keep
ask
this
them.
here?
Yes, of course. I'll keep that for you. So first is to Jennifer. Does gifting someone deo, is gifting, they've written wrong grammar and I'm a grammar Nazi,
yeah.
sorry. Is gifting someone deo considered rude?
Why? Why? I mean, look, he gave not a deodorant, but he gave like a box of, on your 7th birthday or something, he gifted that to his father, right? If you just package it properly, right? And just don't give one deo, give a few other things. So it just kind of looks like a nice gift set. And there you go.
Nice.
I mean, you give perfumes, right, to people?
Of course.
Why not deodorants
But
together?
I think as kids, when we were all
Yeah,
younger,
yeah.
we used to only gift
yeah, that's
perfumes and
true.
deos
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
that was the easiest.
Yeah.
And in our budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think
that's
as
true.
you grow up, I think you start feeling weird because you're like, oh, am I smelling bad? That's not actually.
No, it's not rude at all. Just make it look pretty.
All right. And here's actually a request for Karan. Please wish Simran Sandhu, I'm sorry.
Hi,
Please
Simran.
wish her
Happy
a happy
birthday.
birthday.
Hi Simran, happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Ja Simran ja, जी ले अपनी जिंदगी.
Nice.
All right, so that's it for the questions from the audio
Oh,
washroom.
that.
Yeah. So they phrase it. Yeah, so I think that's
But
the
it's
closest.
okay. It's not awkward. Yeah, that place needs to stink. That's
Yeah.
why it's called the washroom.
Yeah, exactly. And the other one, using deo in a way so that I can spray on a person next to me because he smells bad. I
So
think
you'll be like,
You know, but I know.
oh,
I know people who do this. There are people who do this.
actually that's a way of
Actually, that's how you're
sometimes-
supposed to do
way of putting perfume. Okay,
हाँ, मुझे
using
पता
perfume.
I didn't know
It's
this.
like so
I
that
was
it's
like-
not too much.
I saw
yeah.
somebody, I was like-
it's like everywhere. You're
feel-
like,
I was like,
walk
shit,
into the
I
fragrance.
didn't know this.
I feel so
But I
judged
have a-
because like that's what I do.
I have a funny story.
Yes.
I actually once, oh my god, dude. So once I was in a car with someone, right? And I removed my deodorant, I'm like, and I put it and I sprayed it in his eye. Wrong moment, wrong time. I sprayed it in his eye.
Was he trying to do something
Let's not
fishy?
get there. Let's not go there.
You use a perfume for as a pepper spray.
I mean, intense
Sprayed it.
effects, right? As long
The
as they
moment
work.
was gone.
Yeah, he's like, Jenny, I need to tell you something. She's like,
That's great, guys. So
let's not go there.
I think the audience has really loved seeing you guys talking and getting to interact with you because you've answered some of their questions in real time. I hope you guys have had fun today.
So much.
Yes?
Can we
And-
do this every month, please?
Yeah, please.
At least we'll meet.
See, and for all you people who've asked like 1,000 questions other than the deodorant, then when are you and Jenny working together? Please ask Jennifer Winget. She's just doing a show right now. I called her and I asked her, I said, I've got a call for the show, and she said, "Tu mat kar."
हो
नहीं बोला तूने?
कब बोला मैंने ये?
See,
ऐसे
Jenny doesn't want to work with me, guys. I'm
That
telling
is
you.
not true.
You should start a hashtag trend. Jennifer worked with Karan Wahi.
But Jennifer wants to work with Karan Wahi always. Always. Always.
See, I'm
Always. We're not getting something good, na? He's a big producer now, yeah.
big producer.
Big producer. He's a
Yeah,
big producer.
yeah, very big
Now he will give us work.
So guys, on that note, do you have any...
Can you stop
She's like, stop.
No, because it's actually good because it went to an intense way. I'm going to say the word intense a
Yeah.
lot. So
Intense,
it went to a very
intense.
good. Yes, and I think these are fabulous range of fragrances. There's
Yeah, agreed.
7 for men and 3 for women, which I
Nice.
think is fabulous.
But I
And
think you need to have like 7 for women.
Yeah. Equality, man.
हम यहाँ पे भी
Men
डालेंगे
need it
women
more.
empowerment.
I think men need it more. That's why they made more. They're like,
Yeah, actually we stink more. No?
they're like, you take it. Do you guys have any closing comments about your experience with Avon, about your experience with Intense that you would like to tell the audience before we sign off?
No, I had such a great time. I had such a great time today. Thanks to you and
Thank
Wahi and all you guys. Your questions were so much fun to answer. I hope you guys had fun watching this interview. And these deodorants, Avon Intense deodorants are awesome. Especially, I mean, I've just used one, so it's lovely. It's like she said, it's fruity and it's fresh. So please go gift whoever you want to gift it to. Buy 2 for yourselves and
3 for the women and 7 for the men.
Yes, buy them all. Buy them all. It works.
No, I just want to say thank you so much, to Intense. I think because of Avon, I got to work with Jenny again. And I think that's really, really special because I think eventually when you work with friends who
Yeah.
you've worked over the years with and now you know them. And it was such a
Fun shoot also,
shoot.
yeah.
It was such a nice feeling to actually, realize that where both of us have actually reached in life. We're endorsing the same product and it's fun. I've used them. I use Avon, and I'm not saying it just for the heck of saying it. I can show you my bag right now.
No, we believe
and,
you.
And yeah, Diwali is coming, guys.
Oh,
It's a great
yeah.
gift.
That's
to your
right.
friends, to family, and live the Avon life. Be desirable, as
And be
desirable as-
provoked.
And, be, and yeah,
Of-
if
yeah.
no one's provoking you, be provoked.
Provoke or be
Yeah,
provoked.
but thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this, this intense conversation. And thank you so much.
Thank you guys. You guys are fabulous. I hope you had a great time. Please let us know what you thought in the comments and go out and get your deo today. It's a perfume deo with no gas
No
and you've got
gas.
so many fragrances to choose from. So go for it guys and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you guys.
Yay.